How the fuck are they doing it? Paul Gilbert, Kiko Loureiro and Guthrie Govan. They all have one thing in common, besides being awesome guitar players. They have their guitar pretty low. But how the hell can they play such incredible stuff with the guitar so low? I was thinking about this for a while and I came to a solution. This may seem trivial in the beginning, but I tell you, as a performing artist and performing musician, I realized how important it is to have the perfect position of your guitar to your body to play complex stuff. What parameters are important to know when I can have it low? And what kind of modern solutions do we maybe have for this problem? We will find out in today's video. Here we go. So to go a little bit more in detail, I have to standing up. And here I have my lovely Kiko Loureiro Ibanez signature that I play in Megalife, my Megadeth tribute band. And I have my guitar pretty high. Maybe not the coolest looking way to hold the guitar, but we're going to throw that idea with cool looking out of the window, because here it's now about efficiency and finding the best way for you to perform technical and progressive and hard music easy while standing up and moving around and performing. First, we have to take a deeper look into our body itself, because the reason why I have to have my guitar up that high, but Kiko or Paul Gilbert, for example, they don't, has something to do with the structure of my body. I have a pretty wide chest. That's sadly not all muscle, and I have a little tummy bummy around here, which I'm trying to get rid of, but I still have to perform. I cannot wait till I'm thin as Paul Gilbert to start playing live again. And the following parameter to have certain technical abilities while playing live has to do with our arm. Our arm has to be, both arms, in a 90-degree angle to the guitar. And through my wide chest I have relatively, compared to other guitar players, small arms and not so long arms, you see. When standing up, you see my arms are only going here, like here, to the hips. And not like here. And I've seen pictures of Paul Gilbert where he had his hand like here on the leg while standing up. And you can perfectly see in my right hand, when I have the guitar like this, I have a 90-degree angle. As soon as I have the guitar lower, you see, my arm is moving more to a 45 degree, or what kind of degree you want to call this. I'm a musician, not a math guy. So now, but why is it a problem when I have my hands not in a 90-degree angle? Because now I have something which is called flexion. Future Justin from the editing room here. I just want to inform you that I got a little bit confused with the terms flexion and extension. This is flexion and this is extension. So sorry about that. But let's continue with the video. Having my arm like this is tension. Having my arm like this is flexion. Now the problem is with flexion that certain groups of muscle are starting to tense. And while they are tense, I'm not able or fully able to use all the potential that my wrist has that I need for certain picking techniques. It's harder to make this movement. It's harder to go into the sublination, the pronation, all the important movements for efficient and good alternate picking, for having all the control and all the speed and all this kind of stuff. When I would have my guitar way too high and have tension here, again, certain muscle groups are activated. In nearly 90 degree, everything is kind of relaxed. The same for the left hand. Try to do this, just move around your finger, wiggle it around as fast as you can, and now go from a 90-degree position, go down. And you see how instantly here it tightens up, it tenses up. And this is really not good as well for our endurance in the left hand. Now, but in Megadeth, sometimes I want to headbang, and it sometimes can look a little bit weird when we are standing in line, guitar, bass, and we are headbanging to, for example, Sweating Bullets or Wake Up Dead. We have some really cool performances there. And I have the guitar up here and everybody has the guitar down here. But I found a little solution. Boom! Now I have my guitar down here. And now I have it again up here. This little button here with my beautiful logo on it, hope you can see it, it's called a drop strap. It's a relatively new company who designed this little button with this kind of string on it, so you can put your guitar up high and down below really easy just with one click. So for example, when I play Skin of My Teeth from Megadeth, I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after the solo, from going back to down and then. So if you want to have the ability to change a lot with your strap position, I just can highly recommend the drop strap. I'm not sponsored by them, it's just an amazing tool that I love to use live. There, check the link in the description box, there you can find out more about them. But there are actually certain techniques or certain sections, for example in my power metal band Eternity Descent, where I really have to pull the belly inside so that my guitar is not like this, but more like this, because then certain sweeps, for example, are a little bit easier. Then again, my left hand is a little bit more in this kind of position, which is not too good because I'm flexing way too much this muscle here. But as soon as I have a better posture, like this, you see how I'm much straighter with my arm and certain movements are a lot easier like this. But the best solution would be to get away from this belly, and I'm working on that. And that's one of my goals for 2024, hopefully. So much for today's video, where you see me maybe the first time standing up in my room here, doing some cool pick tricks. I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. Cheers so far, and stay progress. Goodbye.